And I've seen we have a result, and indeed, not only do we have a result, but we have a winner. We're joined by Alexander Moiseenko. Thank you for joining. Well, Alexander, I said to you before the tournament, when I asked you to join us after your games, and you said, "Well, I'm not going to come to the commentary if I lose." And I said, "So I wish you success." And well, we've had success today.
So yes, I tried to. Do not lose in this tournament.
Well, congratulations!
Thank you very much.
You won a very, very sharp game today.
Yeah, it was very complicated.
Let me just retrieve the moves, and then we can take a look at this. So we're just switching from back row against Dingliren, and we've got your game on the board. Maybe could we have 2 shots, as there's just the 2 of us? Is that possible? Why not? Yeah. Okay. We're going to move a bit closer. Let's get friendly. And okay, so we're going to go right to the start. So, well, I'm going to zip through these first few moves. So it's this very standard bishop b5. And I guess it's very difficult to predict his opening because he plays almost everything.
Yes, e4 he do not play very often, so I do not expect this.
And this is a very, very old line, isn't it?
Yeah. I usually played, before I played on bishop b5 variation with e6 and d6, but for this game I decided to...
Something new?
Yes.
Okay, and now you started to play very sharply. So knight e6 is the most common move, of course, in this position.
Yeah,
and well, d3 and
yes,
this
d3, b6.
This has been seen.
d2, yes, it's
been seen approximately 3,800 times.
Yeah.
Okay, but you played this. I mean, of course, this has been played before, but this becomes very sharp indeed. So you wanted a sharp game today?
Yes, I want a sharp game, but do not feel very comfortable some moment at the game.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come to that.
To play
and now you played this. I mean, this is very, very ambitious.
Yeah, g5. Yes, because my king is on f8. He is not so good, but it's not easy to attack him. So I decided to put pressure, to play g4, and then.
I mean, Rapport is he's a very dangerous player. It seems like your tactics work very well. You were trying to make him to overextend, play too hard.
Maybe.
It seemed to work.
All players in this tournament is strong players.
Okay. When Rapport played this...
Yes, now if for example, I can play g4 because knight h4 and e6 is not working because his pawn on g4 is not protected. He just take. So
was that your original intention? Okay, yes. So you found bishop e6.
Yes.
I was very surprised by queen d5.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is the best move.
Because surely in these positions, c4 is quite a normal move anyway to cover d5 to take the squares away.
Yeah, maybe queen d7 was.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to
not so risky.
Yeah, we'll get to the critical position.
Yeah, b3, yes, and now if I should play f5 because otherwise he just play bishop b2, rook d1, rook and d4, and because I don't have active plan, so I should play f5 because otherwise he just crushed me.
Easy plan for white. Yeah. Okay.
f5. I think he takes f6. It's okay because if knight h5, like this pawn on e5 for him is better to play without the pawn.
Yeah. Okay.
And, position still became closer.
But this is not an easy position for black.
Yes. I'm not sure.
You felt a little uncomfortable here.
Yeah, because position, but anyway, it's very complicated. He can play somehow knight h5.
Well, okay. Actually, in this position, we were analysing this, and well, there was a very good suggestion. Well, I thought it was a good suggestion of just simply h4, just to play very positionally. Actually, what were you going to play against this?
g4 maybe.
Just g4. and you know, if this one hops around here at some point.
I understand.
Yeah.
So, king f7 probably.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, let me throw this one into e4.
It's dangerous for me, yes, because knight is ready to attack.
Yeah. And again, it seems like white has a very easy plan of
Yeah.
just rook.
d1. Yeah, I should do something.
But it's not so easy.
Yes, maybe instead of king f7, some maybe can I play bishop f5?
Bishop f5. Okay.
This looks strange, but I want to put my knight on e6. And if he take, queen is on c2. Is do not attack
Yeah,
me.
but maybe knight e4 again.
Now bishop g6.
Oh.
No, sorry. Pawn on f6 is hanging.
Yeah. It's not an easy position for black.
Yeah,
it's very difficult. I think h4. This was some guy online suggested it.
Yeah, h4 was a good move because he's starting to play strange here.
Okay, so let's see the game. Rook e3. And okay, now
after rook h6, I already feel what I'm okay.
Yeah.
Because
it looks very strange.
yeah, it's strange, but anyway, it's not easy for him to attack me because positionally, my position, I have ideas in bishop f7, knight e6, and for him, he have just some tactical ideas to sacrifice something, I think.
Okay, so let's see the game.
h3 very important, very good. I like it because all the time he will feel uncomfortable here.
And finally he did feel uncomfortable.
yeah. And after bishop f7, it's I have a plan knight e6, knight d4, and here b4 I think it's just desperation.
Yeah.
Because he can play queen b1 with idea to
queen b1.
Yes,
interesting.
and knight e6, queen a1.
I see.
And this pawn is hanging in position is still.
So what were you going to play after queen b1?
I do not decide. Queen. I just was sure that it's queen c1. Doesn't matter. It's a main idea for him because otherwise I just play knight e4, knight d4, knight e6, knight d4. And,
that's interesting.
Yes, that's after that it's still unclear. I think because I'm already should be okay because there is this h3 pawn, but that was the principle.
Okay.
Of course, he missed his opportunities before h4. Really.
Okay, so it's still very unclear actually after queen b1, basically.
Yeah, it's still unclear.
Okay, so let's have a look at the game. So b4, he just going for it. He's gone all in.
Yes, he trying to create some active counterplay.
But actually, you seem to deal with this very easily.
Yeah, I just he do not have a. Yes, g4 is my idea is to play rook f5, and to put my rook into the game, and it should be okay. But if f5, he will play knight g5. So my plan was rook g6, f5, like in game.
Okay, so the rook on g6 covers g5.
Yes, that's the main. F5. Knight f1, yes, some ideas for him to attack f5 pawn. b5, with b5 I think it's
okay, so now you're starting to take control in the center and
yes, knight c5 is okay, and the queen c8. Maybe here, yes, take is knight take, and maybe here he can do something like. Not know, maybe knight e3. I calculate knight d6, and for example, if d5, I think I can take cd5, bishop g7, and queen c5.
Queen c5. Okay.
And now maybe it's not bishop f5, so bishop e5, I mean, and to try to attacking f5 pawn again.
Okay, still.
Not should be winning, but still
Okay,
some
still
chances.
tricks.
Yes, a lot of tricks, I think. Or maybe not knight d6, but otherwise I think it was for him best possibility to fight, because otherwise I have just extra pawn.
Okay. So, but instead he played rook e7 and you just...
yeah, I was in some time pressure. He tried to...
But you just kept taking things.
Yeah. There's too many pieces.
Yeah.
Near my king, so...
But your rook actually performs rather a nice role of covering lots of squares.
Yeah, in the end of the game, the rook is still on g6.
And c5, and finally we see the...
h3.
You've proved its worth of h3, very nice, and it's all over basically, Well, that was a really nice game.
Yeah, it was very complicated, but okay, I was a bit lucky, because in the middle game position was unpleasant for me.
Yeah. So let me just ask you a very general question. Okay, you're from the Ukraine, and Ukraine has been very, very successful over the past, decade, or even longer, of course. But just recently, Ukraine, of course, winning the gold medal in the Olympiad. So, what is it about Ukrainian chess at the moment? Can you put your finger on something that? What are you guys doing right?
Well, we just have a very strong generation, and like when USSR was crushed, like all economics was crushed, and chess, it was one of the best jobs in Ukraine. You can come to Europe to see the world, to make some money. Now situation is changed a bit, but and a lot of young players, and still had a very, very strong chess traditions and a lot of coaches. And
so you're basically saying that because of the poor economic situation in the Ukraine, it was actually worth it for chess players to become a chess player, because you had possibilities to travel abroad and...
Yes, for example, in West Europe, if you are, for example, international master, you can go to university. Usually young players decide to be to finish university and to be successful in the normal job, not in chess, because chess is not so interesting, but
okay.
Yes.
No, I understand. But in the Ukraine, if you were at that level, it kind of made sense to keep going with chess.
Yes.
I see.
If in Ukraine, if you have this choice, like before, now already it's also our economic became to raise, and also if chess players have this choice, some of them choose to be chess professional, some of them choose to normal job. So it's, I think, one of the main reasons.
Okay.
And also, we had good chess clubs, and it was famous Kramatorsk chess school in Ponomaryov, Lagno, Korobov, Yefimin, Koreshenko, all that guys come from that school. I come from Kharkov, we had and have our club, National Law Academy of Ukraine, and from my club comes Elyanov, Pavel, other grandmasters, Zubarev, Alexander, Kovchan.
Okay, so there's a very strong generation, basically.
Yes, this generation also was some good chess centers in different cities in Ukraine.
Okay.
And now also situation in federation became better. We have a new good president, Viktor Kapustin. He helped a lot. So now situation in Ukrainian chess are good.
Good stuff. Okay, well listen, thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you luck and success in the tournament, and perhaps we'll see you here again.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you.
Okay, we're going to take a short break there, and hopefully when some of the other games are finished, then we'll have another winner or some more players join us. Thanks.